I'm Logesh. I did voltage sensing circuit. The input for voltage sensing circuit is 230 volt AC supply. Here we used 230 volt by 9 volt 500 milliamp transformer. The secondary coil of transformer output is 9 volt. That is connected with the voltage divider circuit 100k ohm and 10k ohm for reduce the peak voltage to 3.11 volt or 2.5 volt RMS, and the capacitor is added to provide a low impedance path to ground. Then the final output is between the range read by the controller ADC, that is 0 to plus 5 volt.
Current sensor module. The ACS 712 is a fully integrated Hall effect based current sensor. It is placed in load side to measure current up to 5 ampere and gives proportional analog voltage to the Arduino board. The output of the current sensor is connected to the analog pin of the Arduino board. On zero load, the sensor gives 2.5 volt to the microcontroller. Any reading increased by 1 ampere results in an increase of 185 millivolt in the sensor output.
DHT11 sensor module. The DHT11 humidity or temperature sensor module uses a one wire interface to report both humidity 20 to 90% and temperature 0 to 50 degrees Celsius, and gives an analog output of 10 millivolt per 1 degree Celsius. This module utilizes the DHT11 analog or digital IC, which is combined with capacitive humidity and thermistor temperature sensor on the assembly.
GSM module. GSM module used in this system is a SIM800A module. This module has a GSM or GPRS chipset from Simcom. The module needs separate 12 volt supply to function and has provisions for RS-232 and USART communications. It establishes serial communications between Arduino controller using a pin header for ground from Arduino controller board for reference. The module has inbuilt voltage regulator and filter for noise reduction. The module acts as a GPRS modem or GSM modem.
Myself, B. Sadish, 18E027, telling about the LCD display. The LCD is placed inside the substation and displays the voltage, current and temperature reading from the sensors, as well as humidity, calculated readings like power factor and power consumed, etc. The LCD display has two lines consisting of 16 characters each. The data is sent by the Arduino Mega controller via 4-bit parallel communication.
Cooling fan with motor driver module. The cooling fans are placed on the transformer cooling system. Here a BLDC 12 volt fan has been used and is controlled by Arduino controller board through motor driver module. Motor driver essentially controls the supply and the direction of the motor rotation. Relay module. It is connected to microcontroller and placed in load side. It is used to break the load side from the substation. The module comes with inbuilt optocouple for power circuit isolation and pin headed for connections. The relay contains a SPDT switch electromechanically controlled by the coil with a normally closed and normally open connection.
Displaying data on LCD module. The voltage, current, power and power factor of the load can be monitored in this single LCD. The readings displayed in the LCD can be used for fast and real time monitoring for emergency situation. We also eliminated the flickering caused by data refreshed in real time using static character arrays on programming the IoT Arduino controller.
Sending data from hardware to app. The hardware sends the real-time data to the Blink service via GSM modem, and the Blink Android app receives the data from the service. The Blink app displays the values like voltage, current, power, power factor, temperature and humidity. They are shown numerically on elements called value display widgets. Therefore, the substation operator is able to remotely monitor these parameters from anywhere with a cellular network. Furthermore, another widget called superchart, a configurable real-time chart, is used to display the electrical parameters for easier analysis and review data on substations spanning days on end.
Control of cooling fan through GSM. The control of cooling fan is done using a blink button widget configured as a push button. Therefore, when the button widget for cooling fan is pressed, the app sends a message through smartphone through the blink service. And the Arduino actuates the fan after receiving the message from the GPRS internet connection made by the GSM module.
Control of load through GSM. On clicking the load push button in the app, the Blink app sends a message through the internet to Blink platform servers. The server forwards the message to the GSM modem, which is connected to the internet via GPRS connection. Upon getting the message via Arduino, the normally open relay is closed and therefore the load is controlled via smartphone.
Automatic cooling on overheating. The measured temperature from DHT11 sensor is compared with preset temperature. Here, it's 40 degrees Celsius for demonstration purposes. This was done in consideration of transformer overheating, which can be caused both by overload fault or being on high load. If the measured temperature is higher than the preset value, the cooling fans are automatically turned on by the hardware.
Automatic circuit breaking on overload. Every time current measured is compared to a preset value, and if the current measured is higher than the preset value, here it's 5 amp as it is the sensor's recommended maximum value, beyond which error offset increases or sensor breaks down. Therefore, the relay is automatically activated and it breaks the circuit.